Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a very beautiful, hot afternoon here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Yeah, I think you are liking my background, right? That is my wallpapers on the screen there. I'm trying to find different ways of, making my screen look beautiful until our studio is set and we can boldly say this is our studio. That is how you'll be seeing nice, screenshots, backgrounds to make you look, the whole place look exciting and nice for you. Dear friend, wherever you are on the globe, you are on the Africa continent, or you are in Europe, America, Canada, or even right here in Asia with me, you are highly welcome. This is Salon's Blog. Don't go anywhere. We have exclusives on Chelsea injury situation. We've gotten more updates on what exactly is happening to our players. Ben Chilwell, Trevor Chalobah, Sanchez. Yeah, we got more updates on them right here, right now. Quickly, it's understood. Chilwell got a knock on his knee and didn't train yesterday. He will be assessed today, Friday, according to Pochettino. He will be assessed. Ben Chilwell got a knock, and so he didn't train, and he will be assessed. Yeah. The fact is, what we know for the fact is that he played games for England, 2 consecutive games for England. He played in the first game, played the second game. Now, he came back to Chelsea with a knock. So the player now went for international duty, played 2 successful games for them, but he came back to Chelsea and he cannot play for Chelsea. 2 games. Was there, how do you call it? Were they aware? Was the England's, how do you call it, managers, were they aware of Ben Chilwell's situation or his condition even before calling him? After the first game, was he having some strange feelings in his body? Did they just sacrifice and use him, or the player himself was determined to keep the pain and play with the pain? But when he gets to the club, he will come out to say, "Oh, I had a knock." Was that the situation? Did the player keep the injury away from the national team management and coming back to Chelsea only to tell them that he got injury? These are the things that need to be verified. How can you play double game for England and you came back to your club and now the excuse you got in a knock? Well, dear friend, Chelsea injury situation is getting out of hand. And before I continue, that's why I want to show you this lady on your screen there now. Eva Conero. You remember her? Yes, that is the lady. Our former medical doctor. Chelsea's former medical doctor. The way things are going with our medical department, we need this lady back. You agree with me, dear friend? You agree with me? When she was heading that department, there were not all these nuisances that are happening now. We need Eva back in that department. You see how beautiful she's looking? Stop looking at her without your eyes. She's somebody's wife, my friend. Get out of here. Pardon me. All right. Now, coming back to the other issues, Pochettino says Chelsea signed Romeo Lavia with problems from Southampton. Pochettino says that Chelsea signed Romeo Lavia with problems from Southampton. How true that is? That we signed Romeo Lavia when we knew that he was injured. Did Romeo Lavia went through the medical test? Who was in charge of the medicals? Was it detected that he was injured from Southampton after playing 231 games for them? The highest within his age bracket in that season. The highest within Romeo Lavia's age bracket, 19-year-old in that season, 2022-2023 season. Did he actually came from Southampton? Did Chelsea sign an injured player? Somebody needs to answer those questions. That is why we are calling for investigation. Yes. That is why we are calling for investigation into that department. And hello, good news for us is that Trevor Chalobah actually trained with the squad yesterday. So we are not sure why he was added to the rehabilitation list or to the injury list. He trained partially with the full squad. Yes, an insider report says Trevor Chalobah trained yesterday with the squad, meaning his injury might not be that serious, or it was something else, or it was a mistake, or it was an error. Listen, these are the problems we are having. We are not getting the right information from the club. I don't know who is, how do you call it? There's a mismanagement going on somewhere. There's a miscommunication going on somewhere. Somebody somewhere is not telling us the truth. Somebody somewhere is not telling us the truth. Trevor Chalobah, thank God, he's back on his feet and he trained with the main squad yesterday. That is a good news for the Chelsea family. And like I said, it will confirm Chelsea have launched an investigation into the consistent injury crisis and are looking for the root cause and what they can do to ease the issue in time for the 2024-2025 season. So an investigation has been launched into the issue right now as we speak. But like I told you, Trevor Chalobah is back. Ben Chilwell, we are yet to get the scan update. Sanchez, we are not too sure what actually happened. Whether it's from the previous game that he played with for us, I'm not too sure. And Romeo Lavia, like I was saying earlier on, Pochettino on Lavia, he said the most important thing is to make clear that in 9 months, only a few weeks he was with us, training with us. Poch is now trying to break the whole storyline so that nobody will be thinking that maybe the fault is coming from them at the training ground. Maybe he's trying to clear himself off. He is trying to let you and I now know that the fault is not from them, the managers. Listen to what he said. He said the most important thing is to make clear that in 9 months, only a few weeks he was with us, training with us. He arrived and could not train. Romeo Lavia arrived to Chelsea and could not train. When the club signed him, he was injured. This is our coach saying it. When Chelsea signed him, Romeo was injured. I think it was his hip. Or I don't know. You see, Pochettino also sometimes he's not giving the right information, or he seems to forget certain issues. I don't know. He said that was the problem. Then he started to train with us. He suffered a knock in his feet. That was the second one. After he was training with us for a few weeks, he was available against Wolverhampton, but he didn't go in. And then against Crystal Palace, he played 30 minutes and got injured in his squad and never again had the possibility to train with us. So 3 times injured, 3 injuries. The first one before he came. When he was about to recover, he got a knock. Then when he recovered, he came in, played only 30 minutes, 32 minutes he played. Then he got injured again against Crystal Palace. And that is a quad injury. And that is how it is right now with Romeo Lavia. Who conducted the medicals? Did they conduct the medical and it was not complete and they signed a player? There are more questions to be answered, dear friend. When Chelsea was signing Romeo Lavia, who conducted the medicals? What was the report like? How come they sign a player that is injured, a player that played the most in his age group the previous season, or the season that just ended, played 2,231 minutes of football? Almost the entire season, 38 games of the season, he played it for Southampton. Only arrived in Chelsea with injury. Until now, he played only 32 minutes. Dear friend, there is so much I still have to say, but let me leave you here. I shall be back with more exclusives. See you when you see me. Shalom and peace.